Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors in Winston, Chester. I'm so glad you're here this morning. Got a big show lined up, some good video catching some fish. But first, our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin and Highway 77. Gonna be warm today, all the way up to 88 and low to 63. Water temp all the way up to 76.3. Making a slow, steady spring climb, we call it. Take a look at our river readings brought to us by Sandhill Seafood. This is interesting now because it was really tracking the Apalachicola at Bluntstown. It does have this slow, steady dropping out. It's right now at a 7.5 this morning, but what's good about it, see how it's dropping out? We want to get it down there around 5. If we get it below 5, we'll be jumping up and down and catching, and fish will be jumping in the boat. But it is dropping out slowly. The Choctawhatchee at Caryville is level off now with not much rain. It's 3.6, and speaking of not much rain, it's really dry now. I know you've noticed the woods are getting dry, your yard, if you're not watering it, it's getting dry, and so make sure you're aware of that. Don't be burning in the backyard trash without having some previous plans in case it gets out of hand. Always remember that. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. We've got decent tides, pretty decent tides today and tomorrow. It's going to start tapering off for the weekend, low at 117 and high at 235 this afternoon. And like I say, that's Kent Forest Lawn. Marine forecast be coming out of the west directly, starting in the west in the morning and swinging southwest at 10 to 15. Let's take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Now coming up in our last segment, we're going to be giving away a pink rod and reel with a bucket full of goodies, so stay tuned for that. Now let's take a look at some pictures. We have all kinds. We're going to sort of get through them pretty fast. And the first one here, the little kids fishing clinic. Marcus, we got these pictures from Marcus. They had a good time out here at the Life Management Center. Some great pictures. That was our first place winner. Look at those prizes right there. I'm sorry I don't have the names, but I do have the pictures. And you can see they had a great time at Hooked on Fishing Clinic. Okay, here's my buddy Alan Hawkins down at Howard Creek. Alan, he said, me and Chad wearing them out as usual. That sounds like Alan Hawkins. Good fish there, Alan. Okay, got this from Ned Maxwell up in Chattahoochee. Surf fishing with our grandson, Ethan Robertson. He caught the whiting and threw back 4 shorts. 3 nights Pompano. We were at the 11th Street walkover at St. George Island, and it was a great day. All right, thank you, Ned, for sending that. That was fun, I know. All right, how about from Mike Fitzgerald from Panama City Beach? My wife Sandra, nephew Ian, and I did well on Friday. Brought home a mess of vermilion snapper. Sandra also caught her first flounder and red snapper, of course, out of season. It was a great day. And Mike, thank you for sending that. That is a good fish fry right there. Good job. Chris Clark, Logan got a stud and said he almost couldn't get him in, Dad. He's so big. Good job with Logan Clark up in Youngstown. Okay, Fred Myers took his dad on the red fishing tournament over here at Nick's, Trey Nick's place this past weekend. I didn't get to make it over there because we were fishing. But Fred and Dad got to fish that, and listen, they got second place at the Choctawhatchee Bay Inshore Fishing Series. And I thought these trophies are really nice. 13th annual Old Nick's Redfish Roundup. So we need to enter that next year, some of us. Here's the weights, just real quick. Look at the top 4 weights, and look how close they are. 13.89, 13.79. Look at Fred, it's 10.1 out. 0.10 out. And then all the top 4's in 13 pounds. Look how close they are. That's amazing. Okay, a couple more real quick. Here's our buddy, Jackson Parker, 14, caught this bass at a pond in Georgia. Good job, Jackson. Jackson's an excellent golfer, and most golfers love to fish. I just always noticed that. And are good fishermen. I guess the patience they have. Good job, Jackson. Here's Jennifer Allen. This is Bill Allen's daughter-in-law, and I accused Bill of trying to teach his family how to catch fish and all, but this is a hard way to do it. This is at the ball field up there in Lynn Haven. Jennifer got a good picture of this, eating the fish. Isn't that cool? That's right at the ball field. Dear Mr. Winston, me and my fiance watch you every morning. We are fishing on Panama City Beach on the west end today, and this is what we caught. 27 inches long and 5 spots. A nice redfish out of the surf. And that's Heather Owens and Shane McKinney. Okay, that takes care of our pictures. I want to say a special good morning. A couple of Adam Wazlovic. I know you're going to sleep right now, so I appreciate you watching, Adam. Good to hear from you. Also, Dick Fisher out of East Point, and also from St. George Island. We had lunch there the other day, visiting some cousins and sister-in-laws and all that at the Blue Parrot. Okay, check this out. George Jonas is the owner of the Blue Parrot. That is the place to go in St. George Island. Came out, he told me he watched the show every morning. Gave me that T-shirt. I had the best grouper. It was a fresh grouper, a grouper taco. So good morning, you guys, and I appreciate the viewership. And that's a really cool place. I'll talk more about the Blue Parrot restaurant right there. Oh, it's on the ocean. It's oceanfront, okay? Right there it says on Oceanfront Cafe. Can y'all read that? Oceanfront Cafe on St. George Island. All right, listen, we got this video coming up Saturday morning. We got to go fishing from St. George, went back up to Cape, and went fishing Saturday morning. So we're going to take our break and come back and show this video. We had a great time fishing with my little granddaughter Mackenzie, and then had some company come down and visit us on the beach to fish with us. So let's we're going to take a break and then come back for the video. Don't force it. That rod bent over.
It's over the rock.
Feel it on that top today. Keep going. Feel like anything on it? We'll start looking. He's probably running towards shore now. So just keep it slack, keep it reeling up. Now he'll make a run. He's gonna get in shallow water. He's gonna make a run. Once we see him, it should be a flash. All right, walk
right
on.
There.
Go ahead and walk along with him. Walk on to the. Look, you see him?
Oh, I.
There he's right there. There he's right there. All right, well, you want to bring him in with the wave. That's a little one. All right, bring him in. Walk back. Keep going. Keep going. Reeling one back. Right here, Mackenzie on the pompano. All right, that's good. Don't reel him over. Check this out. Mackenzie on the pompano. That's going to be big enough. All right, caught him on a green.
So, green's the...
Well, right now, green's a hot bait, but that's just one. I'll walk back a little bit. Let's get out of this. Give me some slack. All right, a little bit.
Some what?
All right, slack.
Does that mean I let go of this?
Put the board, where's my cut board? Put the board on a bucket. All right, this is exciting, folks. We just got here. We're setting up on the baby.
Yeah.
We're setting up, and listen, they're down over here messing around. And I'm down setting up a point down there. Look down here, and this rod is just bent over, and they're looking the other way. And what happened? Did you hear me holler?
Yeah, and then Grandma was like, look, there's a fish.
I was hollering.
Oh.
I was hollering. And anyway, we got to take this. Mackenzie's. We got to take this and send it to her mamas and cousins and everyone, daddies and aunts and uncles this morning. All right, this is right at 12 inches. Good job. Was that fun?
Yes.
Is this your first pompano, or you got so many little ones?
I think it's my first. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna take a picture. Okay.
How fast do I need to go?
Medium. I don't want to force it because it's cool to look at.
Okay.
Now remember, like you did last time, the time you wave, you can leave him out there to wave and then walk back and reel.
Okay.
But keep going, try not to stop it, but don't go hard. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. What you looking at?
It's just moving, but I can still run.
Okay.
Do I need to walk out?
Oh, you see them, always look down here for the flash. Keep wheeling, walking down here. Watch the flash. Okay, same thing. Okay, we got him there. Now, wait, all right, now walk back, keep going. Keep going, don't stop, keep going. This one I bet big enough, I don't think. All right, we got it. Hold up.
Okay, I'm releasing this pump now.
And it's 10.5 inches.
It's 10.5 inches and it has to be 11 for it to be allowed. So we're gonna release it. Can I just throw it out? Ah. It's so cute. My shirt was caught up.
Feel them? Still on there?
I don't see it. I'm trying to see.
Keep off the mat. There it goes. Go ahead.
What?
Wait, wait. That's an ugly fish.
What is it?
Yeah. Oh, that's part of it. Hold on. He threw the bait off. That's old ugly remora. Okay, I'm gonna put that right down here.
Ew.
Ugly.
Can you eat it?
No, that thing's too ugly to eat.
What is it?
Look at that. Ow!
Oh.
Ow, 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 ow. All right, right here. See this right here? Look. That's a suction.
Oh,
They,
is this
they
like
get
the
on the
sharks?
shark, they get on the fish, and
Oh, that's what
they
that
suck.
is?
Yeah, remora.
Ew.
See?
It's ugly.
It's real ugly. See, can y'all see that suction over there?
Uh-huh.
That'll attach. I can put them on the bucket, it'll attach to it. What do you think?
I think you should
We're not
go
going to eat
with
them.
that.
We're going to throw him back. I got some riffraff you want them every day.
Prize pocket. Wait. Okay. Stop moving.
There it is. Ready?
Yeah, it's not like lifting up.
Listen, we're sitting down here minding our own business, fishing really nice. Me and my granddaughter and Gail, and some of the riffraff come down the steps, and man, we're glad to have my nephew-in-law, Greg Jordan, and Coach John Palmer from Port St. Joe. Everybody knows Coach Palmer, state champion. Let's get over. They love outdoors, number one. Plus, they're just really good men. Coach Palmer, Greg, go back over that running.
Well, in the year 13, Bluntstown went, 14, St. Joe went and won it, 15, St. Joe went back again, and 17, Bluntstown went. So he and I have been 4 of the last 6 football seasons.
That, folks, that's some kind of resume. You're talking all the way to the state championship game. Coach Palmer, how's everything going?
It's going good. We're having a good time out here, Winston. Thank you for having us.
I'm glad y'all came. Well, this is a fishing show, so we got to catch some fish.
That's right.
But I know, looking back on the St. Joe days, I know you were so well respected and had such a great legacy here. You followed some big footsteps, and then you came in. How does it feel to
It's really good right now. Feel blessed and honored and all those things. So we're excited.
You're in such a great shape. You and Greg such good friends. You
Right.
stepped down to the head coach. You wanted to help get Greg in here, and you're working as a dean now.
Yes, sir. I'm dean at school, and we're really excited to have Greg come in and take over, because I know he's going to do a tremendous job with our kids.
I'm looking forward to following y'all. Greg, how you feel about all of this?
It's been an exciting spring, and kids are learning some new things, but it's been a good time, and this is one of the perks of being a head football coach in Gulf County and St. Joe. You get to come down and hang out on the Cape and popping those fish during the spring and trout fish during the summer. So
that's what swung it, wasn't it? That was the perks.
Absolutely.
Okay. And so I'm going to have to trade in all my red shirts for some purple shirts now. So we'll get purple hats.
Get you taken care of.
Now, folks, what you're looking at, seriously, is two future Hall of Famers in Florida Coaching Hall of Fame. They're going to be there because of their legacy and all the work they've done, how many young men they've helped all through the years and all. So we're glad to have y'all this morning.
Thank you, Winston. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now we'll go catch some fish.
Yes, sir.
That's still alive.
And then the next year,
12. It was 12.
it was 12.
And then 11 is going to give me wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who the chick would have
Jefferson
they
won
played
it.
Jefferson County. They had that McCrary kid.
McCrary running back.
Walk on NFL. Came the other day from Minnesota.
Did he?
Somebody graduated.
Free agent contract.
Deal, yeah.
There's two still alive.
Minnesota.
All right, keep your rod tip up. All right, oh, I didn't get her running down here. Oh, he's going running down here. Keep your rod tip up. There you go. Mackenzie, 8th grader at Moet Middle School. Catching these fish on Cape Sandblast. All right. You see hardly anybody down here. This is Saturday morning too. Isn't that amazing? This is how South Walton used to look. Well, you already got them up. All right, walk it in. Oh, you already got them? All right, go, baby. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's a nice whiting. Keep going back. Wow, that's a big one, baby. Look at that whiting. Let's get a still picture, too.
Is that okay?
All right, not only can Greg Jordan coach football, but Coach Farmer, he can catch. Look at this.
Don't show these off too much.
Double header.
Is there a minimum size on the
Not on whiting, there's on the minimum size.
There is none?
Okay.
These good?
Double header.
Double header, son. It's 2 for Tuesday.
There you go. That whiting is good to eat. Anytime the line's slack like that, that's usually the case. Those little whiting are on it.
I got it.
You caught one on pink and one on green, didn't you?
One of each, yeah.
Yep. Good job.
A green and
I'm on help.
an orange.
Coach Palmer pulling out the fish bites.
My fish bites ain't doing so good.
All right, well, I'm gonna go check the others down here. All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun, and we had a good time. That was our Sunday dinner. We fried up those whitings. They're delicious. Just filleted them out. I mean, and really good. And then we, of course, grilled that pompano. Mackenzie ate most of that herself. So anyway, let's get on with the show. We got a fishing game time today. Brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers. We're looking at 719 to 919 and 742 to 942. Now let's get ready for part of our continuing Mother's Day giveaway. We got some cool stuff as always, and here, and in our bucket we're going to have a Coastal Angler T-shirt. How about this cool pink Shakespeare water bottle? Okay. How about a Blue Water? Look at there, pink, right? Blue Water visor, a pen. You give that to your husband because he's going to be jealous, or your boyfriend. Okay. There are pliers. Jeff Peck's video. Uh-oh, a badonkadonk. That's one of my secret weapons. And that color right there, a badonkadonk. All right, that's a good one. A koozie, and let's see. And then, of course, a Panhandle Outdoors pen. And hey, I'm gonna throw this in. How about a Panhandle Outdoors mug? We'll put that in there. That one in there originally. I'm gonna add that. And then, of course, you're talking about a nice reel right here, nice Shakespeare reel. This is really a good pink. This is just for ideal, okay? And it's put out, of course, it's eye candy because it's such a pretty rod and reel, and it's really a well-made rod and reel, okay? So here's our winner coming out of the pickle jar. And listen, if I draw out the ugly guy's name, I'm gonna put you back in there. We're gonna keep drawing until we get a latest name, okay? Because this is Mother's Day week, special week in America, all right? So the winner is going to be, uh-oh, that's a Johnny right there, all right? Tough Johnny. And this is a, uh-oh, it may take a while. That's a Carl, okay? Here we go, from Bayou George, Sandy Armel. Okay, Sandy Armel from Bayou George, you're the winner. You two ugly guys, we're gonna put y'all back in here and draw y'all. We'll do this, now we're gonna do the same thing for Father's Day, okay? So don't get upset. So Sandy, you are the lucky winner. You come by Fox 28 next couple of days and pick it up. And we're gonna be doing this, we're gonna be giving away stuff for the rest of this week. We got a guest coming in tomorrow, of course, talking about all kind of cool things. And you know, let me briefly talk about the video. We're getting sort of on the tail end of that Pompano run. There, about 2 weeks ago, we peaked out. If you're following us closely, we talk about it on the show. We peaked out right at 2 weeks ago, and a lot of people catching them. And I checked, you know, with folks down I talked to George down at, they caught a lot at St. George Island. Again, just like we thought about 2 weeks ago, they peaked out down there. And they're doing the same thing here. So keep that in mind. You're still gonna catch pompano. You won't limit out like some folks are doing, like I say, recently. So it's still a lot of fun. Get there early. They're gonna make their early run, and they're gonna sit around a couple hours. They're gonna make that mid-morning run. And that's sort of a pattern they've had for a long time. And we're getting ready though for that river to get right. Got to wrap it up. Thank y'all so much for watching the show. Do something good today for your fellow man. Enjoy our great outdoors. Have a great day. God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.